Alright, so we got backpacks and then we got planes. Now, two totally unrelated things, yet smushed together to make something somewhat legit. Real quick though, if you guys can help out the channel by liking and subscribing, that would be awesome. And also, on the same time, this hobby is very expensive and any donation would help so much. I should have a Patreon very soon as well. Thank you so much. Before we can test it, we gotta go over a few things first. First thing is aircrafts. So, upon further testing, I got zero data. Literally everything I did for D2F didn't work. Move the weight forward. Move the weight back. But it was just so close to flying. So I thought maybe if I can get more altitude, it would work. But how? New plan. Okay, so what happened before we think is that we don't have enough altitude for this thing to gain enough speed to actually fly. So we're gonna gain more altitude by making him climb to the top of there and just like kind of chuck it off and hope for the best.
Well, air up there is thinner. I don't say. Oh.
And yet, once again, didn't work. Instead, it just did donuts in the sky. Yeah, let's just say the plane got immediately scrapped once I got home. But at least we learned a lot about D5F. I figured out the trimming issues with this, so now it flies straight with no stick input. Oh yeah, did I mention? I found out it can withstand a head-on collision with the earth. When it crashed, I thought it was over, but instead it just tanked it with relatively minor damage.
Oh, it's like zero tolerance right here?
So once I got back to the shop, I fixed it up and modified it a bit and added a third tail fin. I noticed with the previous flights in Phase 2 that it had trouble flying straight in turns and high winds, so the extra fin is there to give it more stability. Additionally, I built a second D5F, but this time with bombing capabilities so that we can have a bit more fun with it and not just fly in circles. Now, not only did I have to deal with the planes, but I also have to design backpacks as well for the project. This was not an easy feat because I was left with two options. Either I make the planes fit around the backpack, or make the backpack fit around the planes. I attempted the first option, but that didn't pan out at all. I just couldn't make it work with no matter how much I tried to maximize space from the backpack or make the plane fold to fit. So that was just off the table. Now, strangely enough, I did the second option about 5 years ago with some success. Now that I think about it, I'm not too sure why I didn't start with this. Anyways, the backpack was riddled with issues. My first mistake was that it was absolutely massive. I hadn't realized if I made it huge, I couldn't look around at all while biking. And worst of all, it acted like a parachute. This backpack was jank. Like, really jank. Literally nothing else held the box and the backpack together. So that's definitely going to be different this time. Initially, I was going to zip tie the loops on the backpack here. But after like 30 minutes of really thinking about it, it wouldn't have worked. See, if it was a normal backpack, it would have been alright. But the backpack is broken with no zipper and a gaping hole. So I did the next best option. I just zip tied the corners and clipped a sling on it and called it a day. And if you think it wasn't good enough, let me prove you wrong.
Go! 4 miles and we're here. shit. Wait, I lost it. Oh, there he is. Oh.
Maybe not hit the gears.
Does it look done?
Airplane. Train. Like I was doing this. I can't. Sorry. I'm a little distracted.
I looked right into the fucking sun and I couldn't see it. But check this out. It's so good.
That works.
Oh fuck. A little bit of tape. If we use this nook right here and we put it on the inside and clamp it, and we can just start cranking.
The dumbass saga continues.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. So I cut my finger. I was trying to tighten it and then it kinda, yeah, sliced it right along here.
3, jump!